On March 12th, 2025, something extraordinary happened. Not an alien invasion, not a global war, but a whisper beneath the Antarctic ice that shook the scientific world. Seismic monitors across the globe picked up a deep, rhythmic pulse, too uniform to be natural, too deliberate to ignore. This wasn't just tectonic movement, it was something far older, far colder, and far more aware. 3 remote research stations went offline simultaneously without a single distress signal. Soon after, satellites captured an unnatural glow emanating from a massive, newly formed crack in Wilkes Land, an area suspected to hold the world's largest buried asteroid crater. But this wasn't just ice melting. A whistleblower inside a major space agency leaked internal messages. One note, now scrubbed from every public forum, said simply, "It's not the Earth that's shifting. It's what was buried within it that's waking up." While the world's attention lingered on melting ice and strange frequencies, thousands of kilometers away, in a modest home in Bhuj, Gujarat, time began to break. A child's breathing was caught on camera, in reverse. Fans spun backward. Plants grew in rewind. When a local paranormal investigator entered the house for just 15 minutes, he emerged looking 20 years older, with white hair and trembling hands. Before collapsing, he muttered something barely intelligible. They crossed through the slip. Time doesn't work here anymore. The house was later sealed off, but researchers managed to document glowing symbols that appeared randomly on the walls. Glyphs matching no known language, yet eerily similar to ancient scripts from multiple cultures. One linguist, now missing, claimed the only symbol he could translate meant the timeless return. Simultaneously, the Sahara Desert became home to a horrifying anomaly, a spiral-shaped sinkhole that formed, glowed, and sealed itself within minutes. Locals called it the Earth's Mouth. Witnesses described a deep, bass-like chanting rising from the pit, impossible to record but impossible to forget. And then came the Peru incident. An archaeologist decoding a lost Incan scroll collapsed after reading the final line. The scroll had described an event, a closing of the circle of time, happening on May 15th, 2025. These aren't just coincidences. AI models trained on global data patterns revealed that over the last 30 years, every major unexplained seismic event across the globe, from Russia to South Africa, follows the same spiral pattern, converging on a point under Antarctica. That spiral, when overlaid on the world map, matched ancient crop formations, Mayan prophecy diagrams, and forbidden star charts long dismissed as hoaxes, But it didn't stop there. In Vatican City, beneath the ancient catacombs of St. Peter's Basilica, an internal lockdown was triggered after knocking sounds emerged from a century-sealed chamber. Security cameras failed. The only surviving footage shows a statue of an angel slowly turning its head. A guard's journal, leaked by an anonymous monk, claimed, "It's not burial, it's containment." Unexplainable global phenomena intensified. GPS glitches over oceans, birds flying in perfect unnatural spirals, and a sudden spike in dreams reported by thousands. Dreams of the sky folding, of voices underwater, and of time ending. Across forums, secret files surfaced with coded phrases like M15 protocol, the final rotation, and countdown initiated. And then, just as your heart beats a little faster, here's the truth. None of it is real. Not the glowing ice, the reversed time in Gujarat, the spiral mouth of the Sahara, the Vatican locks, or the countdown from space. Every detail you just heard was a carefully crafted piece of fiction meant to trigger your deepest instincts, fear, awe, curiosity. And it worked. For a moment, you forgot to question. For a moment, It felt real. In today's world, stories travel faster than facts. Fear spreads before truth can get verified. We live in an age where one viral video can shape belief more than 1,000 research papers, and what you just experienced proves it. This video was fake, but the emotions it stirred, real. So the next time you come across a video claiming shocking proof, NASA leak, or scientists silenced, pause, think. Ask yourself, who benefits from this story? Why is it designed to go viral? At Easy Academy, we believe in truth through creativity, in critical thinking over clickbait, and in education that entertains without misguiding. We created this video to remind you of how easy it is to be manipulated and how important it is to think beyond the surface. If we had done a genuine documentary about climate change or an honest analysis of ancient cultures, it may have gone unnoticed. But this fabricated thriller, it would have gone viral. That's the irony we live in. So choose what you believe wisely, and always question not just what's told to you, but how it's told. Because in a world full of illusions, truth is your only real power. Share this with your friends. And when they ask what it is, just say, watch it from the beginning without skipping. My intention is not to make anyone believe everything, but to make everyone think.